Hi, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Gemini, this is your love reading starting today on the 26th of February. I've set the time frame from when this can be towards late of February till late of March 2021. We're going to see what wants to come out. In the general reading, it can be a lot of love. In the love reading, it can be a lot of career. Like, take whatever fits. Like, even though I talk about love, you might feel like this really suits my career situation or my job situation or my friend situation, or, you know, put it in wherever it resonates, if that makes sense. I also want to say that I just posted this thing in the community. There's a community, I don't know what it's called, Fleek. A little here on the YouTube channel. We have the videos here, and then you have one, if you go further away, it's called Community. I posted this thing about solar plexus activation that I received from my guides that I think can be really helpful for a lot of you guys. So if you will, go read it. Okay, no further ado. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. I'm going to use this unicorn deck. If you listened to me before, that was quick. You know that unicorns and peacocks, don't ask, is my indicator that a soulmate connection is near or around you, or like in the essence of you. And I've decided to just go with this unicorn deck first. Love from your parents. So I actually know this is. So there might be a very specific message right now for a Gemini that I know. That there is some love from a certain mother from the other side. This can be for all. This can be for however it resonates with you guys. So take it however it resonates. I just know because today I saw this person remembering and being nostalgic over his mother that has crossed over to the other side. And the first one that comes out is love from your parents. And so that's the first thing I go to anyway. He might not even watch this. So take that however it resonates. You might have a mother that has crossed over to the other side. Know that she's with you right now to give you this message. Finish what you've started. You've started something important, and now it's time to complete it. Interesting, because that's a baby horse there. And then you are gifted. You are a very intelligent... What? You are very intelligent and talented. Intelligent and talented. It's almost like there's the same word. Wow. So I feel like these two first cards they sort of have something to do with each other. Love from your parents and finish what you've started. Because it's a lot of like baby, like this is very nourishing, very motherly energy, sort of protecting their child. Both unicorns there, and then this one is like without the horn. It's actually not a unicorn. So finish what you've started. You started something important. Now it's time to complete it. We're gonna go deeper and see what this is about. And then you are gifted, and we know that, Gemini. I just had the reading for Taurus, and the Magician card came out, and I immediately say, so you can have an influence by Gemini. So Gemini is being represented by the Magician. So in itself, that just talks about how you are so in the forefront of being very gifted, being a magician. Such a wise unicorn, such a wise and mature and full-grown, warm, so beautiful. Let's see what this is about. Can we clarify this first? Love from your parents. Okay, I didn't even see that underneath it. It says, no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So how this plays into your love life right now, like your love story right now, might have been like the way that your parents have loved you. Know that it was the best that they could, that they know how, that they knew how. Okay, I just want to show you because there was a card that flipped but didn't come out. Oh, strength. It's a Leo. So you might have an influence there by Leo somehow, some way. Your person might be a Leo, might have Leo in your chart. The strength card is coming out. it's not coming out to flip, but it sort of just shows strength. Strength is with you in this moment. Okay, what do we want to tell Gemini about this? The love from your parents, and finish what you've started. Knight of Ariel. And the wheel. Interesting, because the wheel, it was very much about the wheel and the solar plexus message. So about like inventing the wheel twice, and the second wheel is so in alignment with the solar plexus, like next phase. Read it and you will understand better. It might just sound like, what are you talking about? So first we'll have Knight of Ariel. And so there's, when the Knight comes out for me, it's not a typical tarot reading. So I just get images and I get messages like from my guides, and I use these cards to just help me to get those messages really. So a Knight probably means something different in tarot, but here I'm just, it just feels like it's a new energy coming in and around love. That was tough. And again, it's like somebody watching over you. So I feel like this is like a couple of things coming out here. Okay, so they want you to know that your loved ones on the other side are with you. Your guides are with you. Your angels are with you. Your parents that has crossed over to the other side are with you. Anybody that has crossed over is with you. It's a very protective energy. It's like a warm embrace, like I have you, I hold you, I see you. And then this very like very carrying energy as well, with a beautiful, really strong workhorse. The Knight comes in on this workhorse. Yes, a Knight in, we can call it a Knight on this horse, obviously, but there's something about both you're being overseen, like you're being tended to, you're divinely guided by your ancestors, by your loved ones on the other side. As of right now, there's divine guidance going on for you in terms of your love life. Like your mom or your dad on the other side have something to say in it. Like they're putting you together. It's like you have your mom's blessing or you have your dad's blessing to start to date this new person, or to be with this person. Or if you've done something in the past and you think, oh, I don't know if my mom would have liked this, know that you have their blessing, if that makes any sense. And also the way that you were treated, and this is if you were treated really nicely, I just get this warm embrace, like you were treated very nicely and very lovingly, to sort of pass it on. There's something about, yes, you're divinely guided, but you also pass it on to others. Like you just have that same warmth and same, it's the love is being passed down basically. And so in this card, it sort of represents the divine guidance that is with you, but it also represents the person that is about to come in, that will see you and that will tend to you and care for you. Maybe you're very, very used, Gemini, to care and tend for other people. This person is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. I like that. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. And they want to care for you. And it's like somebody from the other side had something to do with it. It's like they passed this person along, like they passed this person on to you. And then we have the wheel. So like new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So anything that has felt stuck for a little while, and I know for sure that I don't know how the planets, what they've been up to, or maybe we have had some sort of retrograde somewhere. I don't know. I just know that it has felt really like slow in the energy. And I even had a few moments there, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of this week, when I'm recording this, that was like just really heavy. And then it sort of picked up energy again, for me anyway. And this is like, if this has been like a longer period, this can even be like 1 or 2 years, you felt like, of course you have brighter days, and of course you have days where you feel like things are good. But overall, it's like you've been waiting for this whole period to be over. It's like there's been a constant, something new is up, or something else to deal with, or something, you know, it just never ends. This ends, the wheel comes in to say, end of the old, and the wheel of fortune is here to sort of turn in a different direction now, like a turning of events here. So you're going to start to see new beautiful things come in. We have the number 10 there, so numerology wise we talk about new beginnings, and that you have come full circle in something. You don't need to, I don't know, to just drag around in this anymore. Like you can sort of pick yourself, you can lift yourself off the ground, basically. It's a completion. You're done. Okay, finish what you've started. It's a completion. It's interesting because you've started something important, and now it's time to complete it. And then the completion comes out. So it's like, it's so close. Whatever this is for you, if this is closing a door to an old relationship, if this is closing a door to a work situation, it can also be like something within yourself. If there's sort of health situations that you've been trying to quit, maybe you've been trying to quit smoking, or you tried to quit with something, like you started on this path to change something for you and to just really finish it, because it feels really detrimental. It feels really important that you do, so that you can move on. We have the wheel here that will pick up speed in the new, so that this new person will come in. I think unless you close the door to the old, unless you finish this thing that you've started, the new can't really, I feel like the new might come in, like you will get glimpses of it, but, and even to the point that your loved ones from the other side, whether this be your parents or grandparents or just angels or whatever, is like to the point where they're here, like saying, get on with it, Gemini. We're trying to show you all these different, you know, signs and synchronicities, and like, come on. So it's important that you finish something that you've started, so that you can come into this new place. Okay? And then we want to clarify you're gifted. Not that we need to clarify it. How so? Gemini. Number 9. Epiphany. So you're ending something for sure and coming into something new. This is like the teacher of the magician. It's not just the magician, it's the teacher of the magician. So it's like, it's talking about how you're getting you're gifted. Like, this is the magician, this is you. And here comes the teacher of you. So there's some sort of epiphany, some sort of download, some sort of aha moment right now that is taking place in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be like on a turn on a dime, as we say, like do a 180 because something just, I mean, it's the epiphany card. See, it is talking about an aha moment, like just almost realizing like, oh my God, why haven't I done that before? Or of course I need to do that now, or something like that. But it can also be stretched out, like over a period of time, you just continue to grow and just sort of open up more and more and more. And so you might be in a like turn on a dime epiphany moment for some of you guys, but it feels like it can be like a little bit more of a stretched out situation. You're being given guidance for sure right now. Whether it be some sort of super master teacher that is coming in to sort of give you guidance in your right direction right now, whether this is like loved ones from the other side, whatever this is, you're getting guidance. So keep your eyes and your ears open, because you're being shown a path right now. Take it. Take the path. Underneath it says joy through spiritual growth. be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So I know some people do not like meditation, and you sometimes you just read, we do these cards every once in a while, like within the family or whatnot, like amongst friends. And, they ask these deep questions, and I want the answers to this. And then we do this reading, and basically what comes out is go meditate. And you just take that meditation, just stick it where the sun don't shine. But I mean, meditation is the gift of all gifts. It doesn't cost anything. It feels really good when you do it. It's the ultimate way to just get into your own alignment, to just sit down and breathe. And I know it can be a little bit like awkward in the beginning if you sort of have scattered thoughts all over the place and your body's a little bit out of alignment, so it's sort of try to find its comfort. It can be a little bit unsettling right at the very beginning. And by right at the very beginning, I mean maybe for the first few days or even a week, until you sort of start to settle in a little bit, to then not give up. There's something being given to you. If you don't want to meditate, if you strongly reject it, go into a place where you can start to receive answers. If that is like walking out in nature, it can just be the most, I was doing putting little puzzle pieces down with my boy the other day, and it's like the most meditative thing you can do. It just brings this, you almost sort of come into this bubble where you just sort of sit with all these, you've nothing else to think about, just where does this next piece go. Listen to music, whatever this is for you, but to put yourself in a situation where you actually get to hear the messages right now feels very important. So there's something about opening up this gift, these gifts that you have, and the teachers wants to come in to show you how right now. Okay, what else for a beautiful Gemini in their love story, please? Archangel Raphael, provider of healing of mind, body, and spirit. There's one more. There you go. And sensuality. Taurus had the same card. Let's see what comes out for you here. So Archangel Raphael usually shows up when there's healing that needs to take place. There is some final, finish what you started. The love coming in from your parents, or from mom, or from dad, or from grandma, or from angels, whoever this is, from the other side, and the angels are with you to heal whatever situation you're in, or that has been going on for a while. We need to end it. And Raphael comes in to say, okay, I'm here with you. I'm going to help you to end this, to not end, but to have a completion around it. It doesn't serve you anymore. And to just fully, so that you can fully embrace, look at the power of this card. We have 3 or 4 blue butterflies there and one major butterfly. It just talks about little mini transformations that will then sort of lead into this grand manifestation. And I don't know why I'm getting this, but there's something with a road that leads to sort of more of a meadow. First we're on asphalt, on cement, almost. That sort of leads me to this woods, to these flowers, and I don't know if this is the tough part is now coming into bloom. You're blooming now. Actually, when I said bloom, I'm getting a name. Bloom. So I think somebody's actually you're called Bloom. Orlando? Bloom? Healing is taking place here for sure, and you're leaving old things behind and you're moving on. And I actually see now there's 2 of everything. It's a little bit of Noah's Ark situation. So we have 2 beautiful unicorns there, which speaks about your soulmate. We have 2, I can't almost not see. two foxes, two llamas, squirrel, rabbit. What are those? I need glasses. I'm gonna say that they look like skunks. We even have the skunks on board. Like, so there's something about this coupling, like coming in as a team and do like having this transformation happen and then step into. So probably you felt like you've done a lot of things on your own. Like, maybe not on your own. You're not having a conversation on your own, right? You're having a conversation with the person, but it's like you're the I don't want to call you pusher, but like you're the instigator. You're the instigator of the conversation. Like if there's going to be a conversation, you're going to be the one that brings it up. If there's going to be some sort of movement forward, you're going to be the one that sort of has to be the bigger person here. Like you understand that, okay, you can talk about this thing with this person, but it's not really going anywhere. So you have to be the bigger person to say, okay, I hear you. You don't hear them whatsoever. It's like, but you just want to have an end to it. That's the bigger person. That's awesome. There's something about that you've been sort of quite alone on this journey with two or several people. If this is a work in my environment, it feels like you've been the one that sort of, if you weren't there, you will still gossip about stuff, or you will like spiral down negatively. Like you're the one that comes into the office and just brightens the day. So if there was any sort of lower energy going on, that's just gone as soon as you appear. And although that's like all beautiful and lovely, and you probably like to be this person, this didn't we have that? Go on and be like the light to others. Be a light to others. Be a light to others is what this is saying. A joy through spiritual growth and be a light to others, for sure. But I think in terms of your love relationships, it can be a bit lonely. And this sort of is saying, okay, we're going to heal that past crap that was going on. And we're now stepping into this most beautiful team situation. So we have like two of everything down there. Like, if you see it, like there's two of everything. That's why I get like the Noah's Ark. Everybody's getting on the boat. We're about to have this grand change, and come on the boat because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need to be on the boat, or it's gonna sink. You know, you're gonna sink. And so you're moving up to sort of a next phase or a next place in your life, and you're coming out of the loneliness, that the instigator, that you're the one who sort of makes things happen, or puts out the fires, if you will, and now coming into this team player situation, whether that is in a work environment or this is actually this night that comes in for you, that maybe perhaps for the first time you're going to really, really feel like you're a team. Like they're on your side. And I'm not for one to say like pick sides just cause. You should always defend or stand like behind your person. Not necessarily, you know, but this is like once in a while it would be nice, or just the feeling of somebody's just having your back. That's what I'm getting here. And then we have the sensuality card, which is just give me a moment there. There's something about, okay, so like two unicorns again there. It's like being a bit like hidden away. I'm not fully, it's not coming into full view, and I was actually not at all picking that up for Taurus. So this is a completely different, it's the same card, but it's a different message. It's so interesting because like far back here, we have a person who's lifting the veil. They really are lifting up the veil, and in, you know, comes this beautiful, almost like magical creek. like there's an opening, and on the other side of that, like you've been asleep. Gemini, you've been asleep. You've been dreaming about this unicorn couple, meaning you've been dreaming about this person, this teammate, if you will, this soulmate, this teammate. Both you're sleeping, and then there's a little like young girl who's also, she actually isn't sleeping, but when I do this, it looks like she's sleeping. That's interesting, because if I do it like this, it looks like she's sleeping, and when I look up like closely, she's actually awake. I don't know what has happened, Gemini, but there seems to be something with, you've been asleep for a bit, and you probably haven't been asleep, like you've been awake, but like it has been more about putting out fires and not probably being understood, not wanting to deal so much, not being in paradise, not being in this creek of rainbows, like this. You see this opening here, like somebody's lifting the veil to let the light in, to have it be flowy and easy and rainbowy. Lupiner. So I'm actually going to read out from the book just in a minute. I'm just going to put that there so I won't forget it. And I see this unicorn couple, like you're sleeping and you're meaning you're not that conscious. So perhaps you've been, I don't know, you've been checking out for a bit, like withdrawn, a little bit of a hermit mode, not wanting to participate, not wanting to fully engage in certain, maybe where you before felt all vibrant and you wanted to be a part of everything and you wanted to do stuff. It's like, I think I'm gonna go and watch some series, or I'm gonna go to bed early, or you're gonna, like, you don't have the stamina for it, like you're just tired. And so I feel like whatever has happened around you, whether this is like an ex, like an old relationship, or whether this is a current relationship where there's just not enough peace and calm, and we got each other's backs, but there's like a constant having to defend or having to be the bigger person, if that makes sense. Maybe not defend, but be the bigger person, understanding that we're not going to get anywhere unless I cave. Eventually, that sort of brings you down a bit, and I understand why you sort of get a little bit tired. Maybe that's explaining to you why you have been a little bit tired. And soon, which it should never, it becomes the norm. It becomes the norm for you to be the bigger person, which it should never be. And so it sort of shuts down even your inner child. But when you look up closely at it, like when you're up close and personal, your inner child is not asleep whatsoever. Your inner child is actually quite, they're awake, and they're sort of planning out what to do next. So there's like a little bit of a playfulness going on inside of you, but it's not the typical Gemini. It's not 10 things going at the same time and being really happy and still having energy over to build a house. That's not what's going on for you at this very moment. And there's something that is connected to, I want to be in this partnership, whether you're single or in a committed relationship. It's like you want to be in this partnership that has your back, where you don't have to be the bigger person all the time, where it's not like it's a constant battle, it's a constant conflict. Maybe it's not major conflict, but it's like little tiny conflicts all the time. And you might not even be in the relationship anymore, and it's still little conflicts all the time, which is even more frustrating. So like it's like you just, okay, I'm gonna just retrieve and just gonna withdraw for a little bit. I'm gonna go into not pretending that I'm seeing anything. I don't want to be a part of it. Like I just want to not care. I don't want to remember how gifted I are. I don't want to remember how gifted I am at this moment. Maybe you haven't even shut out the signs and synchronicities, because it's like, then you need to deal with it. Then you need to, and the stamina just hasn't been there. It's going to shift though, because your person is coming in. And you're healing this and you're moving on. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, and the person is coming in. It's coming in so strongly to the point where your loved ones on the other side is really matching you up. Like they're the matchmakers of heaven. And you're going to awaken that inner child again. And you're going to become awakened again with this flood of rainbow situation coming in here. Okay, I'm going to move into the extended and see what else I can find there. See a little bit more about your person there. So if you feel like you resonate with this reading, then you're so very welcome to come to the extended reading. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Gemini, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Go and check out the solar plexus activation. It might actually help you.